Brunch, the daily morning show where we talk about the latest topics in entertainment. I'm Brittany Jones-Cooper.
I'm Shannon Coffey.
I'm Allie Colbert.
And I'm Lucas Rodham Clinton.
Woo!
Nice to be here.
So you guys, we're gonna jump into it today because we've got some breaking news. Cardi B has announced this morning that she's given birth to a beautiful baby girl. The little bundle of joy is named Culture, that's with a K, Kiari Cephas, and she was born on Tuesday. This comes after days of speculation that the Bodak Yellow rapper was actually in labor.
Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow. I'm French or Italian or something. Yay! So that's the picture she posted today.
I love Cardi B.
That photo is amazing.
I know.
I can't wait to see this baby. I was so excited. I was like, when is this baby gonna come? When she put that tweet, it was just like, guys, I'm just watching it. I was like, that baby's coming. If you are a pregnant woman watching that film, that baby is coming. Have you seen it? It's terrifying.
That is a really good point.
Yeah.
And I was actually thinking this morning on her Insta story, she wrote, set it off then. And I was like, oh snap, there's no turning back. She's having this baby. But it looks like she had the baby yesterday.
I think the rumor, because the rumors that started were yesterday with that girl who tweeted that her brother who works at a hospital saw Cardi B going into labor. And then I was like, oh, this is bullshit. But now we heard that the baby has been born. I just can't wait to see Cardi B like talking to a baby. It's like, oh! You know what I mean? Like, and the baby, it's just gonna be great.
The baby's just gonna do it back, be like, they're gonna be speaking the same language.
Yeah,
I think it'll be perfect. Yeah.
It's fucking perfect.
What do you guys think about the name, Culture?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's perfect for Cardi B. I know she spells with a K. I think it's fun. I think Cardi B is culture right now.
That's
this is
a good
great.
point.
That is true. Why do people keep spelling the usually like C words with Ks? What's the deal?
Just to be different. You
Yeah,
know?
I think it's just cute and trendy.
Like Lucas with a K. I wonder who spells his name like that.
I don't know anyone named Lucas.
We should note that Offset is the rapper in Migos, and that's her boyfriend and the baby's, or I guess her husband.
Yeah.
And the baby's father. So I'm just surprised they didn't name the baby something like Drip Drip or something. So I was like happy that it was Culture. Like it was, I could get on board with that.
Culture is could be a name.
Yeah.
Like that could be a name. But I think it's also interesting too, because when I heard the rumors, I thought this is bullshit, like leave her alone. But then it kind of does make sense because she got married to secretly.
Offset,
So it kind of makes sense that she would keep it relatively secret. She was going into labor, like she wouldn't be live Instagramming it or whatever.
Right.
I feel like she would though. I fully expected her to be like Snapchatting, like, check it out, it's coming. I just thought that was gonna be the vibe.
You never know. You never know with her now. It's like when's private, when she's open, when she's. I'm just happy for her.
Because the whole pregnancy, she was super transparent. I mean, if you follow her on Instagram, she's posting photos every day of the baby moving in her belly. So I'm with you. I thought we were gonna be in the room where it happened when that baby came. Yeah.
The video of the baby kicking.
I know.
And you see her tummy.
I know.
That's so nice of her to share that with us. I think it's so super cool that she'd be like, sharing those moments because they're so intimate. Like, if I was pregnant, I'd be like, on the down low. Yeah. I'm pregnant right now.
And then, then also there are also other rumors that we don't know if are true, but fans are speculating that Beyonce may be pregnant.
Have you guys heard this?
Have you guys heard it? It came out. It's mostly just based off her appearance on tour right now. I'm not gonna be a judge of that whatsoever. I'm not sure. I think she just had those twins, but, and I did read this because it's true, Jay-Z and Beyonce's favorite number is 4.
Oh.
So it would make sense they want to have another child. Because, she had her album 4.
It's 3 seconds to understand, like a solid 3 to understand why you were saying her favorite number is 4.
They think a thing about them, like his, and then 4
babies.
babies, right? Because she's the twins and then Blue. So maybe it is true. I mean, I have no idea, clearly.
Yeah. I hope so. When you brought up Beyonce, it made me think about when she had Blue for the first time and she rented out the entire floor of Lenox Hill. And I wonder if Cardi B did the same. Because, I mean, we got one tweet about her being in labor, but, I mean, she must have had some, real security for that to not be more, out there.
Yeah, that's true. Does Cardi B live in New York?
I think so. Yeah. She's between New York and Miami a lot. So I don't know where she ended up delivering.
And Beyonce, when did she have the twins? The twins are not a year ago.
They're just a year old, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's back to back to back.
It's very young.
Isn't that 4 and 4?
So, what?
4 and 4. 4 kids, 4 years.
Oh, that's
right.
They're 4.
Wow.
The whole Illuminati thing.
Pushing 50, I think they probably need to pop the kids out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Just get it done. Just get it over with.
She's not that old though, is she?
No, she's like 36 or 35 or something.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine you're 35 and you've done your Beyonce?
I know.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were gonna go somewhere else, but that's you just.
No, that's
Beyonce.
just it. Like you're 35 and you're Beyonce. Like that's so much to have done. Like she's such an icon to me.
I know.
I know.
I have not done anything. We've got this show though.
Yeah, we got Bill Brunch, Alex.
We're doing all right.
You're right.
We're doing great. And then there's Pippa Middleton, who's pregnant. Do we care?
Is she pregnant? No,
She's actually pregnant.
no, it's a rumor.
No,
she's actually pregnant.
She is actually pregnant.
Oh.
Pivot Middleton.
I like the
her.
photos of her though
like
are
the
like
girls, right?
she has less of a stomach than I do. Like, where are my pregnancy rumors? Because what is it?
Right. It's a picture that we like. You can't tell. She's
Yeah,
pregnant.
she's like, and they're like, she's definitely pregnant. Look at that belly, and I'm like, where's the belly?
Yeah.
I think I'll be more engaged when Meghan Markle is pregnant. That one will be a big.
That will be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But the kid's not gonna be coming here queen though. But yeah, it's still cool.
it's fine.
No, that doesn't matter. In other news, everyone's favorite real-life doll, Eve, is back. Tyra Banks has officially confirmed the life-size sequel on her Twitter. But this time, instead of Lindsay Lohan, actress Francia Raisa will be co-starring in the film. Tyra tweeted, "Now filming Life-Size 2. It's time, y'all. You've waited long enough. Could not find one single woman more perfect to co-star with Eve than the magnificently fierce Francia Raisa. See you on Freeform TV this holiday season. Life Size 2. Shine bright, shine far."
Woo!
Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved this movie.
Yeah, this movie's so good. As you guys probably already know, I'm a huge Disney fan. I want to be on Disney. I love Freeform.
Every day, just begs.
Every day, it's just me visualizing, can I be on a Disney show? No, I think it's so cool this movie's coming back. We've seen so many films like The Incredibles come back 10 years, 14 years later. So you wait a long time, but Tyra Banks still looks so good. I feel like that doll will not have aged.
No. And what's cool about this one is that Francia is going to play like this young CEO of a toy company. And so they're kind of like moving the story forward, and I think she's going to come to life to like help her manage the business. You know, this is like a very multifaceted Barbie.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved like the first Life Size movie. I only remember watching it on Disney Channel growing up.
Yeah, that was it.
Well, it premiered on ABC in 2000, so it was a TV movie.
Of course he knows.
I know facts. It was premiered. So the TV movie, which I think is so incredible.
Why do you do this research?
I have friends. So it was a TV movie. So I think it's interesting this impact of a TV movie that we're so excited about because it's like, again, it was not like it was released in theaters. And also it's funny, like this movie's premiering during Freeform's like 25 Days of Christmas because, you know, nothing says baby Jesus more than a doll coming to life. But I mean, I'm all for it. I'm excited for it. And I'll probably watch it. I'm
definitely
gonna
watch it. Yeah. And Freeform, I don't know if you guys are onto Freeform, but they're creating some really great content. They have Grownish on it. I'm pointing because I mean it.
Which she's on.
So they have Grownish on Freeform, which Francia's on the show, and it's really successful. And so I like that they're utilizing their own talent. And they're like expanding the network because it's very small. I think that's really cool. And if you guys don't know, Francia is the one who gave her kidney to Selena Gomez.
Whoa.
Yes. So Francia is sort of having a moment. Like she's like getting shows, she's getting movies. She gave her kidney to somebody. She's like, it's good here.
Do you think she like requested that? Like, do they set that kidney exchange up like personally? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
they were
how
like best friends.
Yeah, they're best friends. So that's why they were like
giving each other kidneys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible.
That's such a good friend.
Yeah.
I just
So
wanna
I'm
point
really
out-
supportive of Francia now.
Yeah.
None of you have given me your kidneys.
Yeah.
I'll
I just
give
want
you
to point
mine
that out.
right now.
Really? Get the scalpel.
But are we gonna miss Lindsay Lohan though?
Ooh, that's a good point.
I might. I know she's in Greece, like at her beach club, whatever. But
Her hotel.
her hotel.
With her fake
But
accent.
I think I may miss her a little bit.
You know, she's a different Lindsay than
Yeah,
she was in
true.
the first Life Size.
True.
So I don't think we're gonna fill a void.
Eve would need a lot more time in a movie to fix that one, right?
Yeah.
That's like, oh, Lindsay.
Right.
Eve needs to go to work
I like
here.
how your voice got all raspy when you said Lindsay.
Yeah. Eve's like, oh God, Lindsay, what's happened?
Yeah, if it was Lindsay Lohan coming back, it would be like a G.I. Joe coming to life. We're gonna help you.
Yeah.
Right. I want the Parent Trap Lindsay, and if I can't get that one, I don't want any.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I hope you guys are ready to nerd out because I got more TV news.
Yay.
Okay, ready, guys? The Game of Thrones prequel is coming.
Dun, 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 dun.
According to the Belfast Telegraph, the spin-off of the hit HBO show, tentatively known as The Long Night, will begin filming in October in Belfast and is set 10,000 years before the events of Game of Thrones. I am flipping out. Do you guys want to start? Because I will go deep if I don't. If I let you guys.
I feel like I want to know what you're gonna say.
Well, okay. We'll start with the prequel, then we'll go to season 8, which is wrapped filming.
Will
So
we? Okay.
yes. So so HBO had in development around 5 possible spin-off series for the past 6 months or so, and this is the one was now picked up to pilot. And they're going to film the pilot in October, and most likely will go to series. I like to warn everyone, the Game of Thrones pilot had to undergo reshoots, recasting, so things can happen that can prolong this going to series. But it's written by Jane Goldman, who wrote the movie X-Men First Class and Kick-Ass, and George R. R. Martin, who's the author of the Song of Ice and Fire series, is involved. And it's set at the tail end or during the Age of Heroes, which is 10,000 years before Game of Thrones, and it's when all these ancient families, some we know like the Starks, some we don't know, exist in separate kingdoms in Westeros. What else we know about it? Yeah, the Long Night is when, of course, the White Walkers attacked Westeros, and the Children of the Forest and the men joined together to fight them. And Bran the Builder, who's the king of the North, built the wall.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, so we're good. So that's what we know of the prequel, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I'm also very excited. I think we all love Game of Thrones, right?
Love it.
And the fact that we're going into the last season has been exciting, but also super depressing.
Yes.
So the fact that there's something else that we can just like glom onto every Sunday, I'm excited.
It's got to be at least a year, though, in between.
Well, they make us wait a year for everything anyway.
Very true.
So I'm fine. Yeah.
Come wait. I mean, I'm excited about it, but I'm so attached to my Game of Thrones characters now that the idea of entering a new universe that they're not a part of makes me sad. Like, I like the idea of still being in that world, but if the characters aren't as captivating, I'm just gonna be like bitter about it.
You just want Cersei.
Yeah, a little bit. That's his thing. Yeah.
I know. I'm excited to see who they're going to cast in this new series because before Game of Thrones, like, you know, there were a lot of actors that I didn't know about that now I'm obsessed with. So I feel like they definitely have, you know, a lot of pressure on to cast people that are going to be like the new big thing.
Yeah.
Why don't they just cast the people in Game of Thrones and then just change their looks?
De-age
Just de-age them.
I hope they cast nobodies, but the de-aging. I think honestly, the writers of Game of Thrones and the actors they love it, but they're really tired.
Yeah.
And this has been their lives for 7 years. Tired. They're tired, and I love them, but they're tired. What we do know is that like this show's gonna cost well over $50 million to make, and just for reference, like season 1 of Game of Thrones cost 6 million episodes. Season 8 cost $15 million an episode.
Yeah.
So this show's probably gonna be somewhere in between there, and they're probably gonna make it as spectacular as they can.
Yeah. Do you remember like last year when they released that little animated thing called like the history of Aegon?
No.
And it's basically like the prequel story kind of leading into like the Targaryens and how they were in power and lost power and all that stuff. And it was like this animated short that was a couple minutes long and I was like drooling over it.
Yeah.
It was so good. The storytelling is so amazing. So like I cannot wait for this
HBO
show.
put that out?
Yeah, they put it on their web, just like a little teaser I think to see if people were interested in like the prequel.
Oh, we're interested.
I'm not paid by HBO. I was an intern there a few years ago, but the DVDs, they do have a lot of extras, so go buy the box sets. Also, I want to say, I think it's really interesting.
Why did you put that in there?
Because I support HBO, but I don't want to think I'm biased, but I support them. The new season was under such wraps that it was called Face of Angels on like call sheets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And that the actors would get sent their scenes only a day before they would shoot. And once they would open it on on the app or whatever, it would delete 24 hours later.
Wow.
And their phone would blow up.
And their phone would blow up, and then a dragon would come and just like swoop them away.
Imagine
yeah.
how frustrating that would be if you're an actor who struggles with memorizing your lines and it's like poof, and you're like, oh no!
And you're like, line. I don't know. We don't know what the line is. We don't know what the line is.
So stressful.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway,
I can't wait.
I'm pumped.
I'm excited.
Well,
Clearly.
You know, I have more exciting TV news! From YouTube videos to a TLC special, Dr. Sandra Lee is finally getting her own show. Dr. Pimple Popper, which premieres tonight on TLC, will take an in-depth look at patients with serious, if not downright embarrassing, dermatological problems. Let's take a look.
We want to take that off and we want to make sure, you know, that we create the smallest scar as possible. So we'll get started now, okay? You ready?
Yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Dr. Lee's upbeat. She's reassuring that she can do something for me.
Let me put a little numbing in this one, okay? Just one little
boy.
big pinch again. Pinch.
The big boy. If I can't get it removed, it would be such a heartbreak.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start with the big one first, okay?
I actually love that.
Nasty. That's so nasty. I'm definitely gonna watch, but I'm definitely gonna have like a bag and be like,
I love that stuff. I love looking at her. No, it's disgusting, but wait, just listen. It's so disgusting, but I do enjoy going to. I follow her on Instagram. Actually, I don't follow her because I don't want people to see that I follow her. But I go to it a lot, and then whenever I go to it, I like clear the searches because I feel like it's kind of like weird if people see me watching it, especially when I'm in public. Sometimes when I'm on the train, I'll watch it, but I'll like be really discreet about it because I feel like it's some kind of weird porn.
What does it do for you to
No,
watch?
I'm not like getting off to it, but like it is a little like, you know, you do get off in a way. In a way! Not in like a sexual way, just that it's like, it's gratifying to see like, oh, it feels good. You know what I mean?
Oh, I hate when couples pop each other's zits. Like,
That is disgusting.
I was standing in line at a restaurant, like, and I was waiting to order, and this girl was like, "Oh, honey, you have a zit," and she starts pushing it out, and it was like globbing off his nasty face, and I was like, "Actually, I want to order nothing. Air, like I'm out. Like it's so gross."
You can't do that in public.
I had a friend who, anytime we would have a pimple, she'd be like, "Come here," and I'm like, "No, like that's." I don't get it. You need to explain to me what it is.
No, I mean like I think it's disgusting, but I get it. Like, don't you like the joy of popping a pimple? Like,
I don't get it.
Wait, you don't pop your pimples?
I don't get pimples.
Isn't that bad for you now? I just think that's bad. That's bad for you.
It is bad.
You're not supposed to pop.
Yeah, you have perfect skin.
You do have perfect skin.
Yeah.
I actually, when we saw who was gonna cover what story, I was like, okay, guys, give the zitty girl the pimple popping story. I get it. I have acne. I get it. Zoom in. Dun, 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 no.
Yeah, I haven't had a pimple for like 3 days, and I'm just like, fuck, I wish I knew who this person was. Just get rid of this thing.
Allie.
Chin.
Yeah.
Allie will do it for you.
I don't want to. Okay, personally, I don't want to touch anyone else's face.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to do that. With a tool, I would. But not with my fingers. I actually, oh my God, I have so much to say about this story. I actually ordered the Dr. Pimple Popper tool online.
Whoa.
And I got it. The thing is, when I start like going at my face, I go a little crazy, and then I look like all fucked up. And I come out of the room, and my sister's like, "Did you touch your face?" You know what I mean? And I'm like all red.
You're like, no.
But it's so just to have like a whitehead and then be able to just like see it come out, like that's so satisfying.
Well, you're not the only one. Obviously, this woman is getting a show on TLC because there are a lot of weirdos like you who want to watch her take 2-inch blackheads out of people's faces.
But just tell me, when you get a pimple, I know you've had a pimple in your life.
Yeah.
And if you get a pimple, do you just not pop it?
I just put green tea oil on it, and it like
Oh my God,
makes it
Gwyneth
go down.
Paltrow.
Yeah, goop?
Goop much?
I
Yeah.
just put some
Just
goop
a little
on it.
green tea oil, let it rest. Maybe put a
Really?
cool
You've never popped your
compress.
pimples?
I have, but it's not something I do like on a regular basis.
And what about you?
I've stopped because it's just I have a lot of pimples. It would just be a mess, and you know they were getting makeup put on our faces. So, but I will say, I recently was at a pool, and my friend, I was like, "Can you get my bag? Put some SPF on that." And she was like, "Oh wait, you have a really big blackhead back here." And I was like, "Oh really?" And she she just went for it. She didn't ask for my consent, but it's okay. We're close. And she just goes like, blurp. And then she's like, "Look at this." And it was like this thick, hard,
I wish there was a video.
gray, like gunk. And I can't tell you, I felt like 20 pounds lighter. I was like, you saved my life. Like, it was amazing.
I'm waiting for you to be like, "It was my twin."
Yeah.
Well,
It was.
I just put Windex
Had
on
teeth
it.
in it.
Yeah, I just put Windex on my pimples.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. It's
Big
like
Fat Greek
spinal
wedding
cord
Yeah,
reference.
if you guys don't know what we're referencing.
But
I do love that TLC is giving her the opportunity to do this. Do you guys watch TLC shows in general? They're sort of like,
I watched the first season of Honey Boo Boo.
oh, well, there you go.
TLC
That was good.
has some weird ass shows.
Getty.
No.
It's like, here's a show about a man who's also a chair. Welcome to TLC. I'm like, what?
They do. They cover all the bases.
Yeah.
It's the learning right?
Yeah.
Channel, right? That's what it stands
Yes,
for?
that's what it
Is that,
stands
That's right. I actually wasn't sure about that.
Tender love and care. No, I'm serious.
No,
Really? No, it's the
lo-
learning channel.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It's the learning channel.
Well, I guess that also works too.
It
Because
is?
when you go there, you learn stuff.
Yeah, so you're learning about pimples, Honey Boo Boo.
You
I
learn
thought it
about
was like-
little people. You learn about really tall people. You learn about fat people. Like they
I
have
thought
every sort
not
of people.
exploiting at all.
No,
No.
they tell you about all different kinds of people.
I thought it was tender love and care because you're being like nice to everyone.
I don't know who told you this, but it's kind of cool
That's
that you
like
thought
very
this,
inclusive
okay?
and nice.
TLC mean tender love and care?
No.
In like a song, like a Marvin Gaye song, maybe, but.
Mom!
Okay.
Tell me the wrong thing!
But I think this, when I read the story, it was, I admit, I didn't know about Dr. Pimple Popper.
Dr. Sandra Lee.
Sandra Lee, Pimple Popper. But I read that article, and she's like, the show won't be as gruesome as her YouTube channel is, which is like, you just see her hands and the I don't know the proper term of what to call these things. Pimples. Cysts. There's cysts. There's other things. She goes in length, and there's other stuff. And I watched a video about some sort of skin tag, and I have nothing to say. I could not sleep last night.
I don't like watching the skin tag videos.
Oh.
Wait, okay, so the skin tags are okay. Skin tags are totally different than like moles and other stuff, right?
It's like having a necklace of skin.
Oh, you know what?
It's like skin jewelry.
Okay, wait, skin jewelry? Is it that long?
No, yeah, some of them are like boom, boom.
This has been the greatest brunch conversation that we've ever
Yeah,
had,
like
guys.
the least
Aren't you guys
appetizing
hungry?
thing in the world.
Yeah, so I have a platter of zits and skin tags to bring out for everybody, and you get to taste your own little piece of flesh.
All right.
Oh my God.
We should move on.
Woo!
You want to move on? I thought we were just ready to go.
You want to talk about
in
Game of
for
Thrones
more.
again, guys? Should we go back?
Yeah?
Should we go back?
All right, well, in other news not related to zits, residents of the hilly neighborhood surrounding the famed Hollywood sign can finally take a sigh of relief, all thanks to Warner Bros. The studio has announced that it plans to build an aerial tramway to transport visitors to and from its Burbank lot to the Hollywood sign. Warner Bros. Intends to pay an estimated $100 million for the so-called Skyway and hopes that it will help decrease traffic in the area and improve safety.
Okay.
This is a good idea.
I think
Good
so.
idea.
Yeah. Have any of you been to the Hollywood sign before?
I've seen it.
Have you?
I lived in LA for 2 years, and I never actually went.
Has anybody hiked
Well,
up
it's
or
for
walked
this
up?
for this reason. It's like so touristy. I mean, of course, I hiked in LA. You have to when you live there. But I would, LA.
You just have
I would just have to with your kale smoothies.
It's the law.
It's the law.
Like,
it's
you
literally
have
the law.
to.
I mean, I don't know. I would see it in my boss's office. I would clean her table. Like, oh, there it is. So now I'll be cleaning. Like, it's like one of those things where like you kind of see it driving to West Hollywood. You see it driving here. Like, you see it. You know.
It was enough when I've been in LA. I've seen it while driving, and that was all I needed. I didn't need to go up close to the sign.
I love living in LA because of the Hollywood sign. I love living in LA because of the Hollywood sign because I think it's just so beautiful. I've always dreamt of living in Hollywood and living there. Whenever you see it, you just feel a million times closer to your dreams. It's so beautiful and it's so nice. And I think that this tramway is actually needed because I lived in Beechwood Drive, like in the Beechwood Hills, and it's so congested with tourists in the middle of the road. Like there was like a whole family one time and an angry driver was like about to hit them. And I'm just like, I'm trying to go to work. So I hope I don't witness a murder, So people really risk it all for the selfies. So we need a more, like a safer option for them because
It's a beautiful.
That was the most sincere thing ever said about LA, and I really love that.
That was really beautiful.
No, I
really
love
love
how
LA.
the sign makes you feel like you're
that's
closer
great.
to your dreams, and it's so nice for people to be able to take photos with it.
It is magical.
really cool.
it really has like, I think, a deeper meaning for some people. And for me, it's that.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, I think definitely Warner Brothers is not like this is not like a charitable decision. I mean, they've spent $13 million on tourist attractions in their lot. Like, the film studio lots are incredible. Have you ever been on one? I felt the same when I went on my first lot. I was like, this is incredible. I feel like my dreams can come true kind of thing. And I think they want more people to go to their lot. And they see the movies and the TV shows they do and everything they film there. And they said they would split, it would cost money going the tram, but they would share money with the city, which is nice. Yeah. So LA would be making something from it. So, and like Shannon said, I think it's needed, and if Warner Bros. Can make some money from it, whatever. They're investing a lot.
Yeah, they're going to recoup that $100 million really quick. And the tram ride's only 6 minutes. So, I mean, why wouldn't people do it?
So how long does it take to hike?
I don't know.
I mean, it depends how many selfie stops you take because the cool thing about the Hollywood sign is you can see it from so many different spots. So like the whole time you're hiking, there's so many different areas you could just stop and be like, let's take a pose here. Let's take a pose here.
So that's why I'm like thinking with the tram, like when you're really close, you can't even get the selfie when you're that close.
Maybe there will be different stops on the tram.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Maybe you
They
should
think about that.
Warner
That's
Brothers
actually a good
to,
point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because when you're there,
Then you're like looking, and it's like from your chin up. That's not a good angle. You're like, you know.
you need to be a little farther away.
Totally.
Can you touch the sign?
No, you definitely, I mean, like right now, security is very tight on that sign. I've gotten like close enough where they do the little like, please step back from the sign. And it's just like you and a bunch of other tourists being like, let me touch it, let me touch it. And people are like, don't touch the sign. But do you remember that prank that they did, not last New Year's, but the year before, where they changed it to Hollyweed?
Yeah.
I thought that was so much fun. Just because like I love to blaze and I love Hollywood, you know?
And it makes sense, California legalized
How much
it.
you love that sign.
Yeah, it means so much to me. Like, I'm so cheesy. When I was a kid growing up in Puerto Rico, I had this cool funky label maker, and if you go to my childhood bedroom window, on it says Hollywood, California. And I used to like sit out and be like, I live in LA. I'm like cheesy.
Your sister's
as
out
fuck.
here like dying because she knows.
My sister's like laughing and making fun of me right now because she knows that that's true, but like I've always wanted to live there, and when you're there, it's a vibe. It's so good, and I feel at home, and listen.
God. We should go
Are you
shoot
so
this show
happy you
from
moved
LA.
to New York?
She's like,
I'm so sorry. I don't need to be.
Does the Empire
don't
State
like
Building
it.
make you feel that way
She's like,
too?
Empire State Building's great, but it doesn't say Hollywood on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say LA. Like LA. I mean, I always would get so frustrated with LA because traffic is so terrible, and like, how does a major city have this? Oh, the traffic be like sitting there for hours. But what Shannon was saying, there is this movie magic that city embodies.
La La Land.
La La Land,
Yes.
right? La La Land.
Yes.
So I think any way to make it easier for people to share in that, I think is a positive thing.
Well,
it's not a wall you have to pay for to take a selfie at, whatever. This is actually seems more sincere, LA. So congrats.
I appreciate that because those like selfie walls that are like you have to have 4 million followers are so rude. I think I like when it's more inclusive for sure.
I agree. Well,
Yeah,
before we
I
go, I
agree
want to
too.
just call out Cardi B one more time. I think we have a photo, and I just like am so excited about Cardi B. Oh, this is the one we showed. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say
Congratulations.
congrats too. I can't wait to see that baby. It's gonna be really exciting.
Culture.
Can't wait to meet you, Culture.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see
Yeah.
that as an album.
Can we imagine if we get an episode where Culture's just right here and we get to pop her
you
little
work
baby booties? Let's just do that. I just
God.
tried to call it all back,
Can we
and that
dress
was
her in
nasty.
Game of Thrones costume? And then,
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here. That's all from us. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same table.
Bye, guys.